Right then, we is live morning stretch, Sunday morning stretch. Hoping you is all well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let us begin. So, what we are going to do is plant the feet in the ground. So make sure you have planted your feet into the ground. After you plant your feet into the ground, we're going to just settle and be aware of our position, aware of our posture, aware of our environment, aware of our breath. So we look into our breath. We take a deep breath in through the nose. We allow the belly to expand. We feel the belly rise. We let the air go through the mouth. And we let the belly fall. And we're going to do that consecutively. As we take a deep breath in, it's going to be for 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. We let go of the breath for 3, 2, 1. And we hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Now we go in for 4. We hold for 4. And then we let the air go for 4. We hold for 4. And this time round we're going to go in for 5. So we take that breath in for 5. As you take that breath in, be aware of the belly rising. Hold the breath for 5. Be aware of your shoulders settling. Then we hold the breath. No, we let go of the breath for 5. And be aware of yourself just sinking, planting, stabilizing. Then we hold the breath for 5. And then we go in for 6, but now we fold over. So we take a deep breath in for 6. We run the hands down the thighs, past the knee, down the shin. We hold the breath and we carry on going as low as we can with that breath held. And then we let the air go for 6, still going down, still traveling down, sinking. Once the air has come out, after that 2, 1, we hold the breath, we put our fingers on the floor, we flex the knees if we must, so that we can put the hands on the floor. And then we take a deep breath in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath whilst we're in the body fold for another 7. And then we let the air go for 7. We hold the breath for 7. And then we become present with our breath. As we become present, we're going to fold down, so we're going to flex the knees. We get into a squat position, put our hands directly underneath our shoulders. If your palms can go flat on the floor, then allow them to. Mine personally, my fingers are on the floor. They're arched. My fingers are dug into the ground, pivoted, got myself stabilized. And my elbows are on the inside of my thighs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my elbows away so that my legs spread, and then I get a nice adductor stretch. With that stretch, I'm going to lean slightly forward, again with the elbows protruded out, so that I'm opening up my lower back, keeping those adductors nice and open. Just holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to relax, so my butt's going to sink down to my heels, my chest is going to come up, my shoulders are going to protrude back, my fingers are going to naturally come up. So all I'm doing right now is just placing one of my fingers on the floor, balancing myself, feeling the balls of my feet take the pressure of this posture whilst I'm sinking in. My tailbone is going lower, feeling my quadriceps open up. Hopefully you're feeling something of the similar, because pretty awesome. Feeling the body open up, stretching that body. Now we're going to be present once again with the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then let the air go. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then let the air go. We go in again, take a deep breath in through the nose, let the air go, and be conscious now of the shoulders, be conscious now of your hips, and drop your shoulders, round the upper back, allow your head to drop, try to tuck your chin into your chest, slide your hands forward up until the point where your knees touch the floor, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you are now in the tabletop. Being in this tabletop now, we're going to sink the lower back in, our chest is going to come up, shoulders going to be retracted back, chin is going to be elevated up. We're going to take a deep breath in, we're going to expand the belly, we're going to hold the breath in that position, feel that resolve, feel that dissolve, feel that flow. Let the air go. As the air goes, the belly button sinks, tucks in to the spine, upper back round, chin goes to your chest, and now you are in the cow stretch. So we've gone from cat stretch to cow stretch, and we're going to just take some breaths and sequence it with the cat and cow. So now we're in the cow stretch. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to go into the cat stretch. So we take that breath in now. We are now in the cat stretch. We breathe out and we go back into the cow. We go in with the breath. I'm going to give you 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in the cat. And then we breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in the cow. We go in 5. We're in the cat. We let the air go for 5. We're in the cow. We go in for 6. We're in the cat, opening it all up. Let it go, let it all go. Back into the cow, 6 seconds. And then we go in final time, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in the cat, and then we let it all go. Back to the cow, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then relax your shoulders, go back into the tabletop. And I would like you to dig your toes into the ground so that the bottom of your feet open up. Slide your hands towards your knees. Slide your hands up your thighs. Remain upright with your posture. And then from there, just lean back in that position. Lean back like an ironing board. And as you lean back the furthest you can, sink your butt into your heels. Raise your hands up, lean back once again as far as you can, open up the midsection, and then raise your upper body up, really reach for that sky, make your spine tall, and then allow your arms to go down, and then hip hinge over, back into the tabletop, dig your toes into the ground, lift your knees off the ground, going into the floating tabletop. From the floating tabletop, you're going to raise your upper body and your lower body together. So we go into the body fold and we go into the downward facing dog. We're going to walk our hands further, closer to our hands, walk our feet closer to our hands. Allow our head to drop. Feel that presence of the breath, of the stretch, of the opening, of the flow. Feeling the body just flow as one. What I'd like you to do now is walk your hands further up towards your feet I want you to take a nice firm grip of your toes. If you can't do that with the legs straight, then bend your knees, not a problem. Then what we're going to do is sink your head down, allow your elbows, allow your shoulders, allow your upper body to just drop. Take a deep breath in through the nose, feel the belly expand, feel the belly open up, feel the belly rise on your thighs. Hold the breath wherever you are. Wherever you are in this sequence, just hold your breath. Feel the presence of the stretch. Let the air go. As you let the air go, pull your toes up so your upper body goes down. Let the air go. Really feel that opening. Spine lower. Spine upper. Hamstrings. Calves. Glutes. All in. Then what I'd like to do is release your hands, and then I would like you to bring your hands all the way up, so that they land on the top of your butt, just on the lower back. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and raise our upper body up while supporting our lower back. And we're going to keep on going. We're going to supine stretch, flex at the hips, bring your elbows in, really try and tuck your elbows in together. Imagine someone is behind you and pushing your elbows together. Just really squeezing those elbows together, opening up the clavicle, opening up the chest, welcoming that world, welcoming that morning. Take a deep breath in through the nose, let the air go. Take a deep breath in through the nose, let that air go, and then feel yourself sinking with this sequence. Feel yourself sinking with this sequence. Breathe in through the nose. Expand that belly. Let the air go through the mouth. Let that belly deflate. Feel it as one. Mystic. Sobriety, solace. Straighten up. As we straighten up, the hands are going to go in front of our thighs. We're going to hip hinge over. One more time. Slide our hands down our thighs, past our knees, down our shins. Obviously now you are more flexible and you can maneuver in such a slick, fluid manner. I'd like you to grab hold of your ankles, take a firm grip of your ankles. We're going to take a deep breath in for 5 seconds, then we go now. 5. We hold the breath for 5. And we let the air go for 5 and pull ourselves into our body. Then we hold the breath for 5. And then we allow the hands to slide down the feet, slide onto the floor, slide forward so that we're back into the downward facing dog. Being in the downward facing dog, we're now going to go into the three-legged dog. So one leg elevates, really contract that glute while it's up there. Fold at the knee with the same extended leg, and then you're going to stack the hips, which is basically you rotating your midsection, lower body, so that we can literally see our hips stacked one on top of the other. Feeling that stretch on the obliques, the lats, quads, feeling it all go. And after 3, 2, 1, we're going to go back to the center, Both feet now are planted on the ground. The opposite leg raises itself up. Contract the glutes while you're up there, get that stabilization. Fold at the knee, and then we're going to stack the hips on the other side. Really feeling that midsection twist, open up, feeling your whole body open up. Welcoming the world, welcoming what you've got to offer. And then we replace, go back to the center, replace the feet on the floor, drop the knees to the floor, slide the hands further out, and we're going to subtly drop the head down. As the head drops down, the forearms are going to be flush to the floor. After we've gone right down, so our head's on the actual mat, on the carpet, on the floor, whatever you're using, you're then going to allow your shoulders to sink, allow your scapula to fold, and your heart's going to go closer to the floor. Your heart's going to go closer to the floor. Just sink your body, sink your body. As you sink your body down, you're going to allow your upper body to extend, and that all gets done with your legs straightening up, and your upper body should now be flush on the floor. Your elbows should be beside you, your hands should be underneath your shoulders. We are now in the Sphinx. We're now in the Sphinx stretch. In the Sphinx pose. We're going to put our hands flat onto the floor, and then we're going to leverage our upper body up, push the ground away, and we go into the Cobra. We're in the Cobra, feeling that abdomen stretch, feeling that tightness on that lower back. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, expand the belly, holding that breath, leveraging once again our upper body, push the ground away, midsection comes up, take that breath out, go into the prayer, go right down the opposite way. So your hips now are going towards your heels, your toes are dug into the ground so that the balls of your feet are opened up. And then you're going to slide your hands, so we go back into the tabletop, back into the tabletop. We're going to elevate the knees, so we go into the floating tabletop. Then we go into the body fold, a little bit of a downward facing dog, walking our feet to our hands all the way, flexing, kneeling slightly, and then we're going to come up. So we unfold, unfold, unfold. As we unfold, we stretch, we supine stretch, we allow the arms to go down, take one pace forward, and then we're going to hip hinge forward, lean forward, keep the trailing foot flat so that we get a nice calf stretch. As we've got that calf stretch, we're going to hug that imaginary tree, lace your fingers, get a nice barrel size gap from your shoulders to the lace, and from there your arms are going to elevate themselves up, your upper body is going to start leaning back. You've still got the stretch from the trailing leg. Collapse the knee at the front, get a nice deep stretch. As you collapse the knee, you're now able to supine once again. Really feel that opening, open tightness. Take a deep breath in, and then release the lace. Stretch up to the sky, get the spine tall, let go of the arms, come up, stand with your feet together, and then swap over with your legs. So now your forward leg is the trailing leg, you've got the heel planted, we're now stretching the calf. Front leg now, slightly more flexed, your body's got used to it, it knows what it wants to do. So just listen to the way that your mind is communicating with your body, feeling that connection, feeling that presence. We're going to hug that imaginary tree, lace the fingers, elbows protrude them out, stretch the upper traps, take a deep breath in, feel that stretch, feel that hold, feel that breath. When you have reached the capacity that your lungs allow, just let the air go. As you let the air go, you're going to once again elevate your arms up, so we give you that halo effect, and we're going to continue on leaning back, slightly flex at the front knee so that we're opening up the hip flexors, we are stretching the calves, and after 3, 2, 1, the hands go down, The hands go down, our hands go beside us, our feet go either side of us. Now our hands move back to the back of the body, and then we hip hinge, we fold over, and our hands start trailing down our hamstrings, past the back of the knee, down the calves, where the Achilles, ankles are. Grab hold of that area, take a deep breath in through the nose, and then let the air go. As you let the air go, pull yourself in, open up your lower back even more. Just hold that posture, hold that position, hold that pattern, hold that rhythm, hold that flow, feel that flow, feel that pattern, feel that rhythm, feel that flow. Take a deep breath in. As that breath goes in, your body comes up. All the way, all the way, all the way. As the body is now straight, raise your arms up. One more time. Make your spine tall. Separate your hands. Point your fingers to the sky. Celebrate your openness. Celebrate the pathway. Celebrate the flow. Mystic, vibrant, frequency, all flow. Allow your arms naturally come down. Once they come down, place your hands in front of your thigh. Take a minute to just feel the presence. Every muscle around your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your chin, your shoulders, your neck, your clavicle. Drop them. Every muscle, just drop it. Then you feel your hips sink. You naturally feel your body just have that tilt. Sink your knees. And then all the pressure, which is very welcoming, goes to the ankles. So now you are set. Foundations are set. Feeling yourself very light at the top, floating at the bottom, with gravity being the weight. Take a moment, feel the presence, feel the optimal presence. Oh, good morning, and good morning. And I hope you have a wonderful, optimized Sunday.